Cub Scouts. Welcome to our Thursday virtual meeting. It's Mr. Alvarez from the Weeblos. This week we're going to talk about how to grow our own vegetables so that we can eat them. All right, we're going to do a $10 garden here. This is a seed starter pack. You're going to want to get one of these that comes with the soil in it or without it. This is an example of one without it. Okay. And what you want to make sure is whatever you buy, it comes with the dome with a top. Now, if yours doesn't come with soil, this is a $5 version from Job Lot. If yours doesn't come with soil, you can get these little expandable coconut fiber packs, okay? Or you can buy the soil and potting soil. Another option, if you don't want something this big, is you can take your egg container and make a little greenhouse inside of a raspberry or strawberry container. Okay, so here's how we're going to do it. I'm going to do it with one of these smaller versions. You're going to take your soil out and really wet it. This soil requires a lot of water to rehydrate it. You're going to want it to be the consistency of brownie batter or peanut butter, okay? And when it's really, really moist and damp, and it's going to require a lot of water, you can then add it to your container. And you want to pack it down real well because it does compress. You're then going to want to plant in here what are called microgreens. These are really fast growing, 2-week germination to harvest seeds that you can make a salad out of. You can put it on top of pizza, okay? And you're going to add your seeds according to the seed instructions into the soil, cover it up, you're going to wet it, moisten it, and you're going to cover it like this. You're then going to put this outside every day and take it in every night until the last frost of the year occurs. This will be ready to harvest in 2 weeks. Here I have my broccoli, and I want to show you some alternatives to pots that I use. This is a spring mix plastic container, and it acts as a small greenhouse. You see the condensation on the inside? That is because the soil is warm and the air is a little chilly right now. These are my broccoli. This is a chicken broth container that I cut in half and cut holes in the bottom for drainage. This is a Trader Joe's almond milk container. And this is a sour cream container. Here we are inside the greenhouse. Right now, while it's 40 degrees outside, the greenhouse is 80 degrees right now. These are some of the lettuces and microgreens that I planted 3 days ago. These are little gem lettuces. These rows here are microgreens, which will be ready for harvest in 2 weeks. And here's another row of iceberg lettuce. And here's my container of broccoli. And then Maggie is growing some flowers for her mom down here. And these are all summer mixes of flowers. When you add water to the coconut fiber pellets, this is what happens. They start to expand, and then this will turn into a soil mixture. These are self-watering containers. It's containers like this until they start to pop out. When they pop out, they don't need the lid anymore. These microgreens were planted on the 19th. Today's the 22nd. And they're already starting to pop up. Down here, Maggie's flowers that she's planting for her mom are already starting to germinate. So it's super important that you bring your vegetables or whatever you're growing this time of year out during the day, in at night, And once the little greens start popping out of the soil, you can remove the protective clear cover on top of the vegetable container. And you can do this as small or as big as you want. I showed you an example here in a reused egg container. You can do something like I did before here with the sour cream container, and there's 5 in there. Or you can create an entire meal for 3 people, 4 people for a day in one of these if you were to fill it up with microgreens. And you can get microgreens at most seed stores, Walmart, Job Lot, but more importantly, you can also order it online.